So yes, how you doing today?
All good, all good. How do we get our pictures up? Because now that's like, I can't see my picture on the screen. But what I will say is Star Fox, I believe this when it goes live. It is live, but I just don't know why our things aren't on scene. But yeah, I'm all good. How have you been, Danny, watching these late night fights?
Yeah, I'm all good, you know. Yeah, yeah, a bit tired. Just woke up from a rest, so excuse me being a few minutes late. I woke up, had another nap, and then Mrs. Glover was like, "Ain't you got a live at 6 o'clock?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, "Yeah, it's 5 too." I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I had to run downstairs, and we're here.
We definitely are. Um, Last night then, because I know you stayed up, you was on some crazy shift. Obviously, I did the watch along for the UK fight, but obviously, I know you stayed up to watch the American one, and I only watched Mosey's highlights and Boots highlights. I'm gonna put it out there now. I've had a mad busy day, and I've just watched those two highlights.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so I watched Roman, what was it? Roman and Smith, was it? So I watched the last three fights of
Oh,
the
okay,
American card,
yeah.
and then with the UK card, I saw um yeah, I've seen the main fights. I saw Udin, Hamza Udin,
Oh, you
Josh
watched all of them
Bradley.
then?
Yeah, just well, some of them was playbacks like today.
Yeah.
Hamza Udin, Josh Padley. I watched Faraz when I was at work on the phone, and um, obviously Dave Allen as well. I saw that one as well.
Yeah, we could. I suppose we can start off with the Paddy Bellotti if you want, or unless you wanted, because I didn't watch Hamza Udin's fight. I watched the last three fights, and that was it. Did a watch along for the two, and then dipped off.
Okay,
Except for Connor Tudsbury, I did watch young Connor Tudsbury because I've been following him since he was an amateur.
okay, yeah, I didn't watch that one, but I saw the highlights in your story. So yeah, that was an interesting one.
Yeah,
So
because who's that geezer fought?
he's fought Ben Whitaker. He's fought Dan Aziz, Khalid Gradia. He follows me on Instagram. We talk to each other sometimes on Insta and stuff. So yeah, he's been around the block. He's fought loads of quite a few guys. I think even Ezra Taylor, but I know definitely he fought Ben Whitaker because he's part of that. Definitely the highlight reel one when he was doing the proper moves. They like showing that one a lot. And I remember he fought Dan Aziz as well. Let me go through as he who else has he fought? Zach Parker, Ezra Taylor,
He's been in with all of
Harold
them.
Itoma. Um, yeah, yeah, those are the ones of note.
And
Yeah.
what do you think? How do you think young Connor looked?
Yeah, he done oh your Tusbury.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looked good from the finish. Um having a trade up and then a body shot went in. Um
two of them.
yeah, and then they're boxing. All of a sudden Khalid turns around and then
Winces.
he's like, "Whoa." I was like, that was proper delayed. That was like proper delayed. But yeah, it probably was a slow burner. But good shot. Obviously, well placed body shot by Tudsbury. Um, yeah, so far so good from your Midlands boy.
He's not, he's from Manchester.
Oh,
He's a Manny boy. That's what I'm saying. He's from Manchester. But I spoke to him when he was an amateur. He was one of the gyms. I went up to the fire station gym when he was an amateur, and he was potentially thinking about getting put on the positions, whether they select them to go to the Olympics or not.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's like 4 or 5 years ago I spoke to him. That's what I'm saying. He's one
Mm.
of my very first guests on the channel. So that's why it's like, yeah, it was good to see him turn pro, get these nice wins. He's stopping people as well. He's a heavy puncher, spiteful. You can see it in him. You know, Nigel Travis from Moss Side Fire Station has had him since he was 8 years old, since he
Oh,
was a kid. He was destined for the road life. He was destined not to be where he is now. So they really honed him in with the boxing, But you can see he's got that nasty, still that nasty streak in him because when he's throwing the punches, he's proper spiteful.
So he's from Moss Side then.
Yeah, he's Moss side. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, everyone knows Moss Side in
Mm,
Manchester. I know
mm.
a few places in Manchester: Moss Side, Hyde, Sale, Longsight, and that place where Lyndon and Pat Bouch from what is it? I keep forgetting the name of it, Moston or something like that. I forgot what that place is, but yeah, I know a few. But everyone knows Moss Side is
Everyone knows Moss.
notoriously rough. So yeah, well done to him for, and well done to the guy at the fire station for putting him on a straight and narrow. Sounds like
Nigel Travis, man.
Nigel Travis sounds like one of those Customato stories. So
Yeah, he's a good man.
yeah,
He's
so
always in the corner with Jamie Moore. He's Jamie Moore's second. He always wears the cap. He wears like the Peaky Blinders cap. It's him.
oh okay, yeah, oh okay, yeah, I know that you're talking about that.
Mm, mm.
Makes
How
sense.
did Hamza Udin get on? Did he get a stoppage as well?
Yes, he did. He did in the fifth round. He fought Paul Roberts for the English title.
Yeah, he's got his
And
belt now. Bless him.
yeah, and I like that because it's he done this historical moment where I thought it was really good in the right setting because it was in Sheffield, the place where he was definitely heavily influenced from, i.e. Prince Nassim
Yep.
Hamid. So yeah, in the fifth round, he landed a body shot. It seemed like the body shots was the way forward to that night.
Mm.
Drop Paul Roberts was like an uppercut to the body. Paul Roberts got up, hit him with another little flurry, and hit him with the same body shot again. He went down again. He got up again, hit him with a 1-2 as Paul Roberts was backed up to the rope. Hamza measured him, sunk in another uppercut to the body, went
Mm.
down again. The towel went in. Hamza started doing his dance, you
Yeah, I
know.
saw that. I think Sam Jones has re-edited it, like slow mode it down and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. He started doing his dance, and yeah, and he's looking really, really good. Getting that's two stoppages in a row now, under his dad's tutelage. I know
yeah,
he was
Dad's
being,
yeah.
yeah, he was being trained by Stephen Smith before, but now he's back under his dad, and he's looking, he's putting these punches together and really, yeah, getting these guys out of there, and he's won his first title. So onwards and upwards at his proper weight, flyweight. So I guess we probably, I don't know, he's probably living at a family home still, so he's probably more disciplined under his dad's regiment. He can monitor his food and stuff like that, make
Yeah.
sure not too much ghee oil up in the food. So yeah, good stuff, man. My guy Hamza Udin, he's always
Yeah, it's lovely.
yeah, he's one I've always said it's one to watch, and I've been following him since his debut. So, and the thing is about Paul Roberts is interesting where I say styles make fights
Mm.
because Hamza Udin in the amateurs got beat by Sam Mullins' son,
Okay.
and then Paul Roberts beat Sam Mullins' son in the pros,
Styles make fights.
and then Hamza Udin has just stopped Paul Roberts.
Mm.
So yeah, it just shows you styles make fights. Let me get. I keep forgetting Sam's son's name. Well, how can I forget his when I remember him from he used to come down the gym. Harry, yeah, Harry Mullins. Yeah. So yeah, Harry Mullins beat Hamza in the amateurs. Paul Roberts beat Harry in the pros, and then Hamza's just taken out Paul Roberts. So there
We
you
like
go.
it. Yeah, good for him as well. And shout out to Spider Suleiman as well. He got his win. I think he's went to points though, didn't it?
Oh, did he? Okay,
He-
interesting. Because normally
don't quote me on it.
he's normally always taking guys out.
Hold on, don't quote me on it. It might not have gone to points.
No, it was against James Cherigi.
Right, okay. Yeah,
He
because
went
I
eight
spoke to
rounds.
like JK on the Thursday, who's got obviously Spider under his wing, trained at a different McCracken's gym in Birmingham, still over that side of town. So yeah, he's doing all right as well. Good for him. Nice to see that he's got the backing of JK, who's like shouts the loudest for him. So yeah, it was a good little card. Usually see those fighters, Hamza and obviously Suleiman, only on Birmingham cards. So it's nice to see that Eddie's like branched them out, pushed them out. Okay, put them on a Sheffield card. I like that. I thought that was good because it gets their faces out there, and like you said, especially for Hamza, because obviously his biggest influence is um, Prince Nazim. So it's good for Udine to get that recognition behind him.
Mm. And you know what? It's also actually very smart um, of Eddie. It just shows you how smart he is because what he is doing, he's opening up Hamza and
Spider.
Suleiman.
Mm.
No, I'm not calling him Spider
Oh
because
yeah, SARS. Yeah,
yeah,
forgot it's political and it.
yeah, Hamza and Suleiman to the South Asian market nationwide because Sheffield has a big South Asian community. So if you can get them in areas like Leeds, Huddersfield,
Mm.
Leicester, um, I know Luton doesn't really have much of an arena, but even if you get them somewhere on a small hall down there, you can open them up to more of the market and get even more fans because we know they get behind their fighters. So
Yeah,
it's good that
100%.
he hasn't just kept them
100%.
in Birmingham, just solely on under one market. You got to open them up around the country.
And he's done it. He's
Yeah,
doing it. So he works. He doesn't say that he's the best promoter in the world for nothing, does he? Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
He's got the receipts. He knows how to. He really does know how to market his fighters when he's trying to turn them into stars. What do you think about him? You know, we're going through the card, but I'm gonna have to. We haven't spoke about obviously Ben Whittaker going to Eddie Hearn. What did you think about that, Danny, when the news come out? Because you know Frank Smith said it was only done when I saw Frank Smith at the presser on the Thursday. He says that deal was done in the last 10 days. They were still going backwards and forwards over signing up like contracts and stuff. So that was lastminute.com. Because remember, like Spencer Oliver and certain other men were out here, yeah, he's signing to Boxer, blah, blah, blah. And then whoosh, Eddie just come in and sweep him off.
But that's interesting. That so they've done the deal and the promo video.
Yeah, within 10
In
days.
yeah, that's interesting. But that just goes to show you, as Eddie Hearn's book says, relentless. Um, as I said, it's funny. It's Black History Month, and you see Ben Whittaker in the skit. You know, do you love this
Show
black
me the
man? Do you
money.
love black
Yeah.
people?
It was his
Um,
idea, you know. For that
Ben,
promo, that was Ben Whittaker's idea. That wasn't Eddie's. The Jesus Christ one, all of that, that's down to obviously Matchroom promo, where he lifts up into the sky and all that. And I says, oh, all the Illuminati nut jobs are going to be saying, oh, symbolism. Blah, blah, blah. You know what they're like? Oh, it's
yeah,
devil worship. But I don't understand it, so it's devils. But anyway, the other one was Ben Whittaker. That was his idea.
yeah, it makes sense. And for Eddie Hearn doing, saying what ever Ben
I
says,
love black people.
it's like, yeah, it's like it reminds me a bit of, as Malcolm X says, by any means necessary
Like
to get the job
Eddie.
done, to get the deal done.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He's got to scream, I'm showing you the money and all that.
Fair play to him, though. I do feel sorry for Shalom because he's lost a little diamond. It's not a little diamond. He's potentially going to be a really big diamond, isn't he? So I do feel sorry for Shalom there. But I did say from the beginning that I really think them two are suited. I was even laughing with Frank Smith. I says, friggin' hell, getting them two in the same room. Are their heads going to be able to fit through the door because they've got massive egos? And Frank like smirks because they just suit because they will both hype each other up. That promo showed it. They are, they're a perfect fit.
Yeah, they'll bounce off each other. And I've always thought, and even the way Eddie's explained how he would market Ben Whittaker
Yeah.
would be, it's always sounded made sense that he's going to take him to America where they appreciate him more. They appreciate all that showboating from Hector Camacho to
Mm-hmm.
Pernell Whitaker to even when Prince Nassim made his New York debut against Kevin Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
to all these, Sugar Ray Leonard, all the Flash Razzmatazzy guys, Ali, they've always revered that over there, whereas Britain is very much more conservative. Oh, don't do that. Show respect. You're disrespecting the opponents. But I do like the way Simon Jordan broke it out. He said, I've never heard any of the opponents complaining afterwards about the showboating, so why is the fans moaning so much? So I think with Ben going over where Matchroom is global, where the other ones are not, other promotion companies are not, this is, I think, makes the best sense to get him out there, his brand out there. Eddie will match him much more sensibly,
Which is
and
what Frank said, yeah.
yeah, and develop him properly. So, mate, Eddie's always had his eye on him, and he
Yep.
finally got it.
Yeah, well, they
So,
had the original promo pictures from the first time round when obviously Ben was a lot younger. You can see him looking so much more youthful in his face. So, you know, it's one of them. Good for them anyway. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to match him. And I mentioned that to Frank Smith. I'm really interested to see how they're going to match him going forward. Frank was at the opinion of we're going to match him better than he has been matched, but we're not just going to throw him into like a chaotic fight to start off with. We're
Mm,
going to like manage him properly. We're going to match him properly and steadily work him up.
yes.
So they've got their own strategy, they've got their own plan, and when you think about it, I think Frank was sort of alluding to the fact that he wasn't matched the best because of financial constraints, because he was worth so much. There's only a certain amount left for his opponents. So when you talk about matchmaking, it's also to do with money as well. So
Mm.
there's that side of it, isn't there? If you're potentially overpaying for fighters, then you're going to have a consequence on the other end, aren't you?
Yeah, but I thought the Sky budget would have helped facilitate the opponents. But what I will say, I do so much wish Maestro was here because this now brings. I've been
Where
actually,
is Maestro?
yeah, because what it is, I've been thinking about things and going back over some Ben performances,
Yeah, go
and
on.
I know you and Maestro have been debating about your boy Ben Whitaker and his boy
David
David
Morrell.
Morrell. And what I was remembering now is that yes, David Morrell. I remember when Ben Whitaker basically played with Imam Katayev in the Olympic Games, showboated, styled
Oh
in him.
yeah, he did.
Imam
Yes,
couldn't
yes.
even land a glove on him. And
Mm-hmm.
we saw that David Morrell won a gift decision, got dropped and got a gift, which everyone believes he lost really against Imam Katayev. I know Styles meant
Amateurs and
fight. I
pros.
know, but he couldn't land a glove. He couldn't land. Like if you can't
Benny
land,
Slick.
and stylistically, because Katayev is a lot shorter, like Ben can fiddle and get out of the way of that guy's
Yeah, you
shot.
can. He's because he's quick.
Yeah, so you know, it wouldn't surprise me if in about 3 fights or something you see Ben in
Put
there
him in
with a
with.
Katayev, does a better job, winning against Katayev, and then Maestro's going to have a lot to answer for,
Mm,
you know.
mm.
So it's interesting when you actually look back, and it's like so. At first, when you said it, I was thinking, "What are you on?" But now, when you actually, you know,
Remember, I was in the gym with him for a bit, and I saw how he moves around in the gym and stuff. I know
mm,
how he does move around. I know you've been in the gym with him as well, but when he was up in like Wolverhampton when he was training at home, I went to the gym a few times and saw him spar, and he is very very quick. He's got some really good reflexes. The thing is, he's got Andy Lee now, Crunk. Remember, he was with Sugar Hill. When he was with Sugar Hill to start off with in his debuts, in his early fights, he was getting man out of there. Remember? Then
mm.
when Sugar Hill left, that changed.
Night and day.
Night
And
and day.
I'm really looking forward to this journey with Matchroom. One thing I forgot to mention about Hamza Udin. What I'd really like Eddie Hearn to do next for him is
Yeah.
to let him defend that English title in York Hall, because as I've explained to you before, that round that Bethnal Green, Whitechapel
Oh
area,
yeah. Yeah. Fair. He's mixed, isn't he? But wasn't he called the Bengali Tiger? Bengal Tiger?
Yeah, but I don't know him in boxing. Hamza's like the first one I know who,
Yeah, yeah.
because he's normally always Pakistan and India who's taught, but Pakistan have dominated the South Asian boxing market, and India's been second, and I've never seen a Bengali one of any prominence until Hamza came along. So that would be really good.
Them
Uh,
not saying that the connection's glitchy, guys. Can you let us know in the comments if you can see us or we're on and off again? Is it better now? I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi signal's on full. Danny's is on full as well. I know my Wi-Fi can drop, but it's definitely not dropped at the moment. Is it definitely okay, guys? Jay Sharp said it's better now.
okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there because yeah, it's been yeah, I've got full bars, guys. Maybe check your have you paid your bills?
No, it can't be all of them. Oh no, I've got. There's
Yeah,
so many stuff. So Josh Padley then versus Bellotti.
yeah. Josh Padley versus Reese Bellotti. Reese Bellotti, he's had a okay, choppy again.
Oh no,
How our bars are full? Maybe they say maybe it's YouTube.
maybe.
Okay, bear with us, people. But yeah, Josh Padley versus Reese Bellotti. Reese Bellotti, yeah, we've all known for many years, been in a lot of fights, a lot of great fights, and this is a very close fought fight. Um, but as from the feedback, it seems that it was a rob. Everyone's saying it's a robbery. They felt Reese Bellotti even won the fight, or it's a draw at least. Yet Josh Padley got some home cooking and some wide scorecards. Um, from what I saw, because I watched the highlights, I didn't see the full fight. Um, it looked like a close fought contest. From the highlights I saw, but maybe the zone can choppers screw it to make it look favourable. I had Josh Padley winning, but maybe not as wide as the cards. But
Mm,
if you're going maybe round by round, um, it seems everyone is of the opinion that Reese Bellotti should have won the fight, or it should have been a draw, or But they only gave Reese Bellotti one round, which
which was insane.
yeah, which was insane. Even from the highlights I saw, he didn't win just one round, so I'm not sure what happened there. I know Josh Padley's getting a lot of favoritism because he stepped in for the Shakur Stevenson
And it's a new
fight.
signing.
Yeah, new signing, and he beat Mark Chamberlain, so I know they've got an investment in him, and he packed up his day job. But yeah, you can't just throw out the old toys and just glossing up the new one. You got to keep fair is fair at the end of the day.
Yeah, Bellotti got touched up though, because I was looking at his interview afterwards. He's definitely touched up. He had a couple of black eyes. I just thought the scorecards were ridiculous. That's all. Like you said, just giving him one round was horrific. But when it comes to close fights like that, I just stay out of the scoring anyway. So whoever won, whatever. It looked like it was a close fight to me, and it was just the scorecards that were just a bit like weird. Yeah, our picture frees up like leftover oxtail soup.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Oi!
Oh, this you.
Star Fox makes me laugh, you know. He does.
Yeah,
He puts some comments. So shout out to Star Fox. Actually, he
I'd like.
puts he puts some good comments on my YouTube videos. There's a couple of them, to be fair, that when I read the comments, I do have a good laugh. He's one of them, but yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd like to meet Star Fox one day because he's
There's a couple of them. Yeah, we're going on to that Skyliner. And Skyliner. See, I always thought Skyliner and Star Fox were the same person, but I'm starting to see like different personalities. Yeah, we're going to touch on that. That's the fight that was insane. I was there at the press conference. Skyliner. Junaid Bostan wasn't doing any interviews. He was just like refusing all interviews, and I think Fawaz did interviews with a couple of people, coming with the same confidence, knows who he is. Um, it seemed as if Bostan was trying to lock in, but to me, and this is just my opinion, and I said it yesterday on the watch along, his ego got the better of him because all he wanted to do is batter him. He wanted to go in there and batter Fawaz. Grant Smith was ragging ragging Junaid Bostan like a kite around that ring because he was just not listening to what he was being told. He clearly wasn't sticking to a game plan, and it showed. And Fawaz was just so busy, so busy with those punches. It doesn't matter if they were devastating or damaging, even though Bostan's face was bust up. But he just kept punching. He kept on going. I think Bostan started off okay. I think Fawaz wobbled him early, and I thought, oh no, I think it was round 3. It's going to be curtains again for him. There's a bit of to in and fro in. Bostan just fought the wrong fight. I said to him, don't get inside. You can't get inside with that geezer because he wants you to come inside. He was walking with his gloves up like this, Danny, like he was goading him to come inside. And Bostan just fell for it. Went straight in and started scrapping. Ruined his own fight. That fight was Fawaz' fight from start to finish.
Yeah, I feel from even the build up,
Yeah.
Grenades, yeah, Boston is like talking, oh yeah, but it's like he was a defeated man. There was some telltale signs.
Was there?
Yeah, from the press conference, he was like, yeah, um, how's I've got a great team around me. I've had so much great support. What's your team gonna do when you lose? But he's like, oh, hold on. So you lost that first time then for you to say that. So
Okay. The chink was in the armor.
yeah, so Fowles is in his head, and he's like,
Mm.
yeah, they're gonna get rid of you, you know. And let's remember, this is all set up. Eddie Hearn shouldn't have, but for I think because Boston was running away for about 10 months or whatever it is. Fowler said, "Yeah, you've been running away from me for 10 months for this rematch."
Been that long?
And then remember after the first fight, Boston was like, "Yeah, Eddie, I want it in Sheffield.
Yeah, I remember
Headliner, da 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 da, my area, my this, my that." And,
Yeah.
and then Eddie's like, "No, you do what I tell you to do. You
Yeah,
fight
that was
what I
rude,
tell you."
man.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so Eddie's let him get up there, brought it up to his area, Sheffield for him. Yeah, he didn't main event, but he was chief support. So it was all set for him, no excuses. And then, as you said, in the third round, he got wobbled, rolled on his ankle. Some people thought it should have been called a knockdown. I don't think it should because his glove didn't actually touch down.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in very bad trouble holding on and stuff. He
Mhm.
rallied a little bit in the fourth. People said he hurt Fawaz, but I don't think he was hurt. He just rallied off of. Then, as you said, Fawaz was walking him into shots, hitting him with 1-2 straight down the pipe, sort of stunning his knees.
Yeah.
Even hit him with a few of those jumping Superman punches.
Yes.
Punches in bunches.
Those Danazese punches.
But Fowles has been doing that since the amateurs. He
jumps into him.
Yeah, he was doing that. Them jumping. He called it Superman punch.
Superman, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that from the amateurs, and I just so wish they gave him his license 10 years ago because I'm telling you, he was cold.
I've seen that. I've seen a couple people said that if he had his license back when he should have done, problems.
Yeah, he was cold. He was cold, man. And then yeah, punches in bunches. It was it was funny where Tony Bellew was like, "Oh yeah, I've got Junaid up, clearly winning."
Carl Frampton what he said?
Yeah, on commentary when they was, when they go to them in between rounds, and then they asked Carl Frampton was like, "Nah."
Frampton don't mess around. Frampton does not mess around.
Yeah, he just like, nah, no way. I've got Bilal Fawaz winning. He goes, but what do I know? I'm not a judge, but I just got him ahead. All of a sudden, then they've asked Tony Bellew the next round. Oh, I don't even know how to score this. This is just
I heard that. Fight. He went back on it, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. He thought that Carl Frampton was gonna get on code, and Carl's like, nah.
Carl tells it as it is.
I've got a reputation to keep. And that's why even Adam Booth on Twitter was like,
"Oh yeah, I retweeted it."
Yeah. Anytime I lose faith in the commentary team, Carl Frampton always sets it straight. Yeah. So I was like, yeah. From there, then also Tony Bellew knew. And then from the last 3 rounds, Fawaz was like just playing with him.
Yeah, he was walking off. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing him. And then at the end, they asked Bellew, how does it go? It's such a... Fawaz took over. It was a fight of 2 halves. Bostan won the first half, and Fawaz came on strong.
It definitely wasn't a fight of 2 halves, mate.
Right, come on.
It wasn't.
Stop trying to explain
I like
yourself.
Bostan. It wasn't a fight of 2 halves.
Yeah, and then even when the way the judge read out the thing, so he gave it 95,
Did the draw
94.
start? It started with a draw. Did it start with a draw?
No,
No, that's
he,
it. It
he
didn't, did it?
started
That's
with
how it.
95. Yeah, that's why I was confused. He did 95,
Yeah.
94. He said, because what he said 95, 94, Fawaz. Then
Yes.
he goes 95, 95,
95.
a draw.
Yeah, that was
And then
weird.
we've got, because he goes, so and he's already said it's a split decision.
Yeah.
So the jig's already up from the middle. He's
Yeah.
obviously reading the three
Yeah,
guys'
I got
names.
confused.
Yeah, he's obviously inexperienced, so he's obviously read the card like that. You're meant to just differentiate and just put the draw one first,
Yeah, yeah,
and
because
then do
that's
the
what I
second
heard
card.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously just read it in one line and not thought. And then he's done 90, something 96, 94, and the winner is, well, it's obviously who the winner is. And then he got Kelvin, and then he's looked all confused. You
Yeah,
thought,
because I didn't hear him say Fawaz. I thought he said, and go back and watch it because my ears might have been playing up yesterday. I thought it was that unclear. That's why I saw the reason why Fawaz didn't think it was him because it was unclear
yeah,
when
it
he
was a
said
bit.
the name at the end. And that's why Fawaz was like, when the woman comes up to him, he's like, I won because it wasn't clear.
Okay. I thought he was play acting, but then
Nah, he
it was
weren't,
a bit.
man.
If it was inaudible a bit, then yeah, it makes it. He just made, yeah, he made a bit of a mess up there, the announcer there.
Mm.
But he'll learn over time, I guess.
Yeah,
Try
yeah,
and
he's
get
cool.
him
He's cool, and yeah, it was crazy, but a good. It was a good fight. It was a good coal main. People
on.
are talking about a trilogy now. Forget that.
Nah,
But
nah.
it was a good coal main, a very good coal main. But we've got to talk about the main event, Danny. Come on.
Yes. So Dave Allen versus Arslanbek Makhmadov, the Lion. I had predicted that Dave Allen would stop Makhmadov. I just thought, yes, Makhmadov's big and looks intimidating and scary, but I just thought if you stick it on him and fight back, you'll beat the bully and you'll break him down. And I thought that Dave Allen would do it between rounds 6 and 8. Um, and but I did say in the video that if he doesn't do it by after the 8th, from the ninth round, David Allen tends to fade and he just starts sort of winging away, and he's
Slog it, yeah.
yeah, because he starts losing his shape and the fitness, because he's been, especially as he's been, I think he's got himself into shape, but because he's been fraffing around for so many years, those years take its toll. So the engine's never going to be quite good after 9 rounds. Big up LV. Um, and but what I will say is that Makhmadov,
Mm.
normally he normally comes with the bullish, I'm just gonna beat you up and punch you up type thing. But he did definitely revert back to his amateur pedigree, because he was using a lot of skills, a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
was.
punches, throwing a lot of punches. And I did say I don't know. I said after 9 that Dave Allen fades, but I don't know about Makhmadov because I've never seen him go far before. He's always kind of been early one way or the other.
Or the other, yeah.
Yeah, but he obviously proved that he does have an engine. Working with Mark Ramsey, it makes sense why, when you're up in the cold mountains up in Canada.
High altitude.
Yeah, and he hit Dave Allen with some big shots. Dave Allen always shown a great chin over the years. Dave Allen working the body. Makhmadov, signaling like "come on," like some big Thor type guy. Dave Allen hit him with some big uppercuts
Yeah.
and hooks to the head, proper swinging his head around. The
Yep.
ref was definitely favouring Dave Allen, letting Dave Allen, strong arm and
Yep.
headlock and elbow in the face, and admonishing Makhmadov for any infringements he did. Yes, Makhmadov was
Yeah, it was bias.
excessively holding in stages, but Dave Allen was doing a lot of dirty tactics on the inside, especially against the ropes, and he was he was being allowed to do so, and helped by the ref. But
Mm.
Makhmadov's work rate, punches in bunches. If you look, probably the CompuBox will tell you, for every one punch Dave Allen landed,
Yep. He
Makhmadov
was
landed probably about
three
three.
or four.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Um, and Dave Allen, he put up a good effort, but as I said, after round 8, it became quite sluggish, and Makhmudov he just kept up the work rate and kept up the pace, and got a comprehensive points victory. Even Dave Allen knew that. And I like his honesty. He says he just weren't good enough,
Not
but
good
he's
enough.
not done. And he's not done. There's still room for him on the cards. Still life left in him. He showed a good chin. Didn't get hurt too much in there. Took some big shots. Always able to take a good shot, and he's got great support. But well done to Makhmudov. I did think that he was one of them gutless big units because he got beat by Vienna,
Ajit Kabada,
Guido,
Cabello,
yeah, and Guido
who won
Vianello.
out in the States as well, yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought he was one of them, but yeah, he's shown that he can tough it out, and so well done to him.
Yeah, I was umming and ahhing because I know that obviously, yeah, like you said, sometimes people just think that Makhmudov is just like a Goliath. He's just big and that's it. But the power that he has in his punches, I was saying it from the beginning. Look at the rotation when he's throwing that backhand, that hip and back leg was in full rotation. And I said, look, I'm not saying that Dave Allen can't win, but I'm worried about the punishment that he's going to take from Makhmudov. That's what was concerning to me because there was no head movement. He had opportunities because Makhmudov's slightly slower. Like, yeah, is a slow puncher. Yeah, he was landing the 1-2, couldn't fail, but he was doing the same thing throughout all of the fight. So obviously, the boxing brain, you will know this, Danny. You're thinking, okay, I can time him, I can roll under because Allen got him with a sweet body shot that Makhmudov didn't like very, very early on in the fight. And I thought, oh, that's it, body shots. But Dave Allen didn't monopolize on anything that he could have done in that fight because Makhmudov was very, very textbook. It was 1-2, 1-2. It was the same combination of punches that he was throwing. I'm telling you now, Allen could have worked, even like if he just took slight steps to the side, whipped in a body shot, gone under the other one, same to the other side, up straight through the middle. There was things that Dave Allen, in my opinion, there were opportunities there, but I'm not the one that's getting my head punched in. But when you're going back to the corner, this is the advice that I'm expecting to hear. But the commentary was gassing all over the corners, so I didn't get to hear what the corners were saying, which irritates the hell out of me. Um, but like you said, he wasn't good enough. I do believe that there were missed opportunities, but I did think that I just didn't. The punches coming in from Makhmudov are heavy, and I just remember Dave Allen getting absolutely pummeled in one of his other fights and stretchered out because he was absolutely in bits. I can't remember who he fought, but it was ages ago, and I think he might have disappeared for a bit. But yeah, I
Mm.
don't know.
Well, there was, as you said, there was times when he did roll under, hook, step to the
Not in
side,
a
uppercut to the middle, this and that, and then there was I think it was round 8 when I thought, okay, this is his last chance, where he did this
got to
big
knock him out.
rally of hooks,
Yeah,
and he had Makhmudov going. It was kind of like the David Adelaide Hergovich scene,
yeah.
and
But he couldn't finish it off.
yeah, he couldn't finish it off because Makhmudov held him and then managed to
Mm.
get back to the corner. And from then, that was like the last hurrah. And then yeah, from there the energy went downhill from there. But I could see yeah, there was opportunities, but as you said, the power of the shots that he was receiving that is making him think twice and maybe a bit hesitant to step into the danger zone so frequently
But he
because
kept on coming forward with his head, though. He was in the danger zone throughout all of the fight, Danny. You would.
mm,
Alan wasn't at range at practically any point in the fight. That's why the referee was constantly getting in between the middle of them. Don't get me wrong. I thought some of the times the ref should have just let them fight it out in the clinch because Alan was better in the clinch. Yeah, there were tactics going in, but he was better in the clinch. He was getting the hits in. He was going to the body. So there's some points where I thought, ref, just let him fight it out in the clinch. Just let him do it.
yeah.
But obviously it didn't work like that.
I agree because there was a few times where there was clinch, but the way Alan was hitting him and
Mm,
rocking his head around, I was
yeah,
thinking, okay, he's going to end up having to let go of him, and then Alan can then start unleashing
yeah,
more shots. But the ref was too inner, should we
yeah.
say?
Steve Gray, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it actually was to the detriment for Dave Allen, where he needs to be that close.
That
You're
close.
too busy trying to take points off and warn. Makhmudov for holding, but the hold was
Just let
not
them
that
fight out the
strong
clinch.
that
Yeah,
it was taking, that it was null, that it was
they
stifling
were still
out of the
fighting.
work. Yeah, they were still fighting. They wasn't like just holding. Dave Allen's still
Mm,
getting his shots in, so he's just fighting out of the clinch. You're meant to say like punch and get out, or work it out, but
mm.
you're not. You're treating it like it's some amateur thing of, or what's
Yeah,
his
he did.
name,
Yeah, he didn't need to.
Kenny
I
Bayless.
think Dave would have got.
Stop. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
I think Alan would have got better work off if they were allowed to do that, and it might have, it might have swung more in his favour because Makhmudov was allowed to use, obviously there's fair rules and stuff, but he was allowed to box at range with his 1-2, 1-2, which was just not failing because there was hardly any head movement from Alan until I think it was round 8 when I did see his coach doing this, like to say you need to move your head. Do you know what I mean? Because you're just getting pummeled with shots.
Yeah, yeah. And
But I enjoyed it though. I did enjoy the fight. Obviously the co-main was like the main with Boston and Fawaz again, but this was still an enjoyable fight. Dave Allen, what are you thinking about levels now then? When you talk about levels of fighters, where do you think
mm,
he is? Is he European or just British?
no, I think Dave Allen could go. Has Dave Allen won the British before? I know he's fought for it against Dillian White.
Don't
I don't know
know.
if he's actually won it before though.
No, because I think that's a belt he said he always wanted to have. Because remember, he was supposed to fight Jamie Takivi.
Yeah, so I think
I
he should
don't think
go.
he has.
No, yeah, I don't think he has won it. So I think it's a belt that he should go and
Mm,
I think he should go and fight for that belt, in my opinion.
mm.
That'd be a good, because European is yeah, it does start to get a bit high when you go up that high, get a bit dangerous. But I think, yeah, if you fight, I think he should go for the European, in my opinion. I mean, sorry, for the British. The British, I
Yeah,
think, yeah, he's more than capable of winning that.
we'll see what happens. It seems like Matt Madoff wants AJ next as well. I think he was sharing some DMs that he had from AJ. I think Lawrence Okoli's like tweeted, "Why these man begging off to fight AJ?" And then like people were like, "Tweet this was on Twitter." And then people tweeting Lawrence said, "I'd rather watch him fight AJ than you," and then putting them like sleeping on the floor and all that kind of madness. So that's coming in as well. So we'll see what happens. I think AJ said that if he beats Dave Allen, he'll have that fight. Do you think that's going to be something that they're just going to line up as a little sweetener for AJ?
They could do, because it's someone I'd expect AJ to deal with quite comprehensively, but it's everyone's trying to put themselves in line for for AJ, ain't they? So it's one of them ones, ain't they? So everyone's just trying to beg it and get the money, because he's still the money. Him and Canelo
Of
are still the
course,
money.
of course. But I did try and get out of Frank Smith if Joshua was still training with Ben Davison because I said, oh, he's got all these videos of him training in Dubai. You lot saying that he's back in training. But Frank gave me a politician's answer. There was no straight answer because I was trying to see, is Anthony Joshua still with Ben Davison? Where is he? Oh, he's traveling around to gyms. He's training. And I thought, here we go again.
Mm,
Here we go again. Trainer number 800.
yeah, it's not good, in it. You need some what you call it? You need
Glue.
some No, you need some settlement. You need some
Velcro.
stability. You need stability in your life. That's the thing. Your life's already 100 miles an hour as it is. Your lifestyle in general, because of who you are. You need you need a fixed abode, Anthony. You need
Mm.
a fixed abode. You can't be just house hopping, bed hopping, should I say? Um, being a
Bed
rolling.
hopping. Have we ever seen him with a girl?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Has he got good taste?
yeah. He likes the sisters. He likes the sisters.
Oh, shout out to you, Anthony.
Yeah, he likes the sisters. So, but yeah, you don't want to be the Rolling Stone Papa, wherever your hat lays is your home. You got to get a fixed abode and
Mhm.
have some stability in your gym to stop. You're too long in the tooth now. When you're early in your pro career, yeah, you can go around gyms and start learning bits from him and bits from this one, bits from. Now you're a seasoned veteran. You're meant to be like stationed in one place. AJ's looking for his next yes man, not a trainer. Maybe, maybe. That's probably the problem. But you're not going to have realism. You've got to just stay somewhere who's going to tell you as it is. But I think maybe he's been to a couple of gyms like Derek James's and what's his name? The Mexican brother,
Yeah, yeah.
Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia.
Maybe they was saying things AJ didn't like. Um,
It's look, it's one of them, and I'd be an absolute like idiot to sit here and say that he hasn't achieved great things in boxing or that he hasn't done great things for boxing. But I do agree, it'd be nice to see him like settled, and it's like when you start to, when it's like, I don't get on with anybody or nobody gets on with me. It's only a certain point in time, Danny, when you have to start to think, you know what, am I the problem? Because it
mm,
can't be everybody else all the time. Sometimes it's other people, yeah, don't get me wrong. But when you're sitting in that dark room and you're realizing that, it can't just be everyone else all the time. I'm going to have to take a little bit of ownership for this. What is it that I can do? Because I was saying to Connor Tudsbury, you know, you've been in that gym with Jamie Moore and all of them from the beginning.
mm,
You've seen the revolving door. Cameron Vong's gone. Jack Catterall's gone. Why do you stay? And it's like you've got this relationship with your trainer. Sometimes you're going to have bad fights, but it's up to you as the fighter to be able to sit down with your trainer and say, look, I think we need to change some stuff. It's not all about the trainer barking at you, telling you what to do all the time. You, as a fighter, have also got to be able to use your brain and suggest changes for yourself. He's kind of was saying, I don't need to change my trainer to do that. I'm confident enough in my trainers that I feel I can be honest with them and go and sit down with them and have that chat if I need to. I don't need to leave.
mm.
And it's not the coach that makes the fighters, it's the fighters that make the coaches. I will
Um,
use Virgil Ortiz again, Virgil Hunter again as my prime example. It's the fighter.
mm. Funny enough, it is. I don't. You must have seen the video recently with Virgil Hunter and Boatsi in the gym, where he's proper doing this mental motivation during the training. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, your face says it all. We'll leave it there. Um, so yeah, we'll move on to the American card. So you said you watched. What was the fight you said you watched?
Is it Mason? The young one?
Oh,
Oh, what was his name again?
Abdullah Mason.
No, it wasn't Abdullah. The young one. He was on early. Was it Mason? It's not Abdullah. No, it weren't Abdullah.
No,
Abdullah's
not in the
not
full. I
fighting yet.
didn't see him.
Oh, it's one of the early fights. But you know what? Just carry on through the card. Oh, to be
Um,
fair, Jay Sharp just put in there AJ versus Guido Vianello. And they've
no,
sparred as well, Jay Sharp. They've sparred.
that's a bit tricky that for to come back to.
You
Oh,
reckon?
you're talking about Zaquin Moses.
Zaquin Moses, not Mason. Moses, I do beg your pardon. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah, he's 5-0.
he's a nice, tidy fighter as well. I like
Yeah.
their style, they're very planted on their feet. I will say that I do like, and there is different styles. I like the Black American style of boxing. I
Well,
do like it because it's a mixture of heavy feet, but you're slick with it, if that makes sense. Like Mexicans, heavy feet come forward, sort of like plodding, yeah.
mm,
But
yes,
the Black American fighters, solid feet, but slick.
yes,
They've got their own style.
but I think it's down to regions as well. So I'd
Are they
say
Philadelphia?
no. This
Where?
guy is New Jersey, which is the same as
Oh,
Shakur Stevenson
ah,
and Abdullah Mason as well.
oh, well, there you go then. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
will agree then.
So it's
Where's Boots from? Where's Boots?
Philadelphia, which ain't
He's.
far. It's all East
I was
Coast.
about to say because their style is very similar.
Yeah, and then
All of
Tank
them.
Davis is Baltimore, Maryland, which is it's all East Coast. It's down that
Okay.
all
Yeah.
down that line. But yeah, different regions. East Coast fighters fight definitely different to West Coast, definitely different to the Southerners. Um, but yeah, and then the
Well, I
Midwest
like
as
that
well.
East Coast style then.
Yeah,
It's slick,
yeah,
slick, solid, confident, slick. I love it.
mm,
And you
yeah,
know me, I usually just watch the British fighters, but when I start, like when I'm looking at them, I'm like,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. The FBA style is a very good style.
Mm.
So yeah, and yeah, he's a good young prospect from the New Jersey area. He is yeah, he's from Newark, New Jersey, exactly the same area as Shakur. Um,
There you go then.
so yeah, it's the home of very good boxers over the years. You know, as we know, Atlantic City was Vegas before
Mm.
Vegas, so they've always had a great history of fighters over the years. And yeah, he got a points victory over Antonio Dunton L. Jr.
Yeah.
Um, Super featherweight one to look out for. I know Giorgio Vicioli was on the card. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see
I
that
missed
fight
it. I,
though.
I missed his fight, but he got the win as well. He's a good kid. He is
Yeah,
really
he's
good
good.
kid, and fair play to him for going over there and fighting over there and not moving like a punk. Because some
Yeah,
people move all weird when they go out to America, but he went out there and handled his stuff, man.
yeah, great experience for him. 8-0 now, early in his career. So well done to him. I will try and go and find his fight to go and actually watch that
Mm.
performance, because that's a good look. And well done to Eddie for bringing him over there. Giorgio Vicioli, I take it that's Italian descent. As we
Yep.
know, there is a good Italian community out there in
In
the East
yeah.
Coast. So maybe I see once again Eddie's using his brain. You know,
Mm.
they
And he
need.
sparred with those. I'm sure, as he sparred Shakur, he sparred one of them, Vizioli. He has sparred one of them. It might be Shakur. I can't. Don't quote me on it, but I spoke to him about it. He's been in the ring with them. He sparred them, and they've had some real good spars.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah,
He's learning. He's learning his trade well.
yeah.
I
Is he still with Tibbsy? Yeah, I
I
think
believe
he is, isn't
so.
he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he is. I
I hope
believe
he
so.
stays with him as well.
Yeah, yeah. Because I know, yeah, quite a few guys have decided to leave Tibbs, like the what's it, the Norfolk Nightmare. Um,
Oh, he went, did he as well?
yeah,
Cruiserweight.
Tommy Fletcher. Yeah, Tommy Fletcher.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I think.
Obviously, Fisher gone.
Yeah, I hope.
Ebony Bridges went.
Yeah, as John Hedges. I think
John
he's.
Hedges.
Yeah, so it's not really nice that
Mm-mm.
um all these guys just darting off when he's like, yeah, not really nice that, but yeah, good for Georgie. Hope he stays put and he's happy where he is. I saw from Tamir Smalls versus Jose Roman Vasquez. Good fight.
I
Tamir
missed that.
Smalls won a unanimous decision. He started off very well. That was only what I think that was that an 8 or 10 rounder. That was a 10 rounder in the welterweight division.
Yeah.
Um, then Roman started coming on late, winning the rounds. Smalls, flashy American style, but started to lose his shape when stamina issues started kicking in. He's from Philadelphia, so maybe he does need to work on his conditioning. He's 16-0 now, 11 KOs. He did land some big shots on Jose Roman early on as well, which did have him rocked. And I swear he dropped him in one of the rounds.
Mm.
Um,
I didn't watch that one, so soz.
yeah, but yeah, it was good performance by him. And then we went on to when we actually went live, me and Base last night on the did the watch along. That was from the fight which we was both interested in. Was the heavyweight fight of Alex Bieri, the guy who was rumored to have cut Tyson Fury in that infamous spar, that grainy looking
Oh,
footage spar
yeah, yeah, yeah,
before
yeah.
the first Usyk fight, and he was fighting Guido Vianello.
Interesting.
Bieri signed to Matchroom, not just signed to Matchroom. This is his first fight with Matchroom. Um,
He
12.
signed.
Yeah, he got signed recently. Yeah, Alexis Barreri. Yeah, he got
Oh,
signed recently. Yeah, Canadian fighter. So remember Matchroom, they were looking for heavyweights, innit? Because Frank's
oh
just
yeah,
yamming
yeah,
them all,
yeah.
innit? He's yamming everything. So
Mm.
yeah,
It's
I
like
think
Pac-Man, innit?
yeah, gobble gobble. Um,
Pause.
well, depending who.
Well,
Oh, right. Shit, she's not listening to that.
so
Yeah. So yeah, first round now. So yeah, it was a good. Alexis Bieri was the favorite going in, but Guido was always in with a chance because, as I said, he's took out Matt Madov and he's had a couple good wins and
yeah.
always been a danger man. He even went points with Base's guy, Richard Torres Jr. last time out. Um, and the thing is, I was thinking that Bieri was going to be the one coming forward, boring in, and Vianello was going to be the boxer, but it
Yeah,
ended up being the total
opposite.
opposite of Bieri being the boxer. Gildo is like straight legged, trying to come in and be this like big man, this henchman and some power man, and then it's like, and then Bieri is like outboxing him, bringing him into shots, catching him with the straight counter, pull counter left hand down the pipe, which is wobbling Vianello badly. Like first round he caught him, Vianello's wobbling, backed him up on the ropes, and Bieri's trying to go for the finish. Then the second round, some of the same thing. Vianello still trying to come forward, and Bieri is hitting him with the 2-1 from the southpaw stance, which is definitely offsetting and confusing
Mm.
Guido. But Guido is still just coming forward, trying to land some big hooks in there, catching him here and there. But Bieri is definitely landing the bigger shots,
Interesting.
where Viano is then getting stunned. And I'm thinking, oh, Bieri's gonna deal with him. And Base is thinking that he's gonna cut Vianello and get a stoppage on cuts. There was a little sort of, I thought it was a cut
Little
under
swelling.
the left eye
Mm.
of Viano, but it ended up being, when you see the post fight interview, it was just a swelling.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, in the was it the fourth round, all of a sudden, Guido has hit Bieri with a yeah. So I've got it up now because me and Base couldn't quite work out what it was, what got this thing started. So it was a uppercut, right uppercut,
Yeah.
straight. Wait, here we go. Yeah, so it was a 1-2. It was a 1-2 from
Yep.
Guido, which has then got Bieri wobbling, and then he's just, yeah, that's it. And then he's backed up. He's like, his legs have gone. Vianello's hitting with a combination of
So it's a
right
combination
hook.
of shots
Up,
then.
and what he's done a Lennox Lewis where he's held him down and uppercutted him.
There's a couple of people doing that yesterday.
Yeah, he's done the Lennox Lewis on Frank Bruno move, and that's dropped him.
Mm.
And then in the fifth round, he just hit him with a barrage again, and he's gone down again. But this time, when he's hit him with the 1-2, he's gone down like proper timber tree,
Mm.
and he didn't manage to make the count. And that was all she wrote. Here we go. It was a left hook.
Yep.
Guerrero was proper running into him. Right hook, straight left, sorry, straight right, because he got saved by the bell in that fourth round, like Zach Morris from, if you remember. And yeah, it was that one shot on the temple that just took Bieri's legs away. Yeah,
Mm.
it was a 1-2, and he just went down, and that was him done, toasted.
You win some, you lose some, though, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a lot of Matchroom are just thinking, man, I'll just sign this heavyweight, and he's gonna got taken out.
Well, when you do those type of matchmakings, I mean, Guido isn't no like pushover, is he? So they
No,
would have known what they would have been in for.
yeah, it's a risky fight to put your guy in if you've just signed, if you're trying to showcase him at the end of the day. But what I said about Vianello, him being Italian, I think he should go for the European strap, because I think that's
Mm.
definitely a route, because then he becomes top 10 in every governing body, and he's more than
Yeah.
capable of winning the European title, in my opinion. Yes, I know he likes to fight in American stuff, but if you just get him a European title,
You just said the name in it, yeah.
yeah, you'll be top 10 in all governing bodies. The person he'll fight for it, I'm sure he's good enough to beat them. So if strategically, if I was managing him, I would grab that belt rather than
Mm.
going down a governing body and with this interim and bloody blah and international. Sometimes
Interim,
it's all a bit smoke
yeah.
and mirrors, that.
Yeah, it's all fees. All about the fees. So what about the
Mhm.
main event then?
Yeah, so the main event,
I'm glad I stopped in my bed.
Isma Lima from Angola, out of Portugal, fighting Philly's own, but Jamaica's
Mm.
own, Jaron Boots
Oh,
Ennis.
he's a yard man as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I did my research a while ago.
Nice.
Found out he's one of us. Um, and then it made sense, because I've always thought he looked like that actor back in the day.
Which
Um,
actor?
he's in that film, Five Heartbeats. Do you remember that film, Five Heartbeats?
No, but I'm
He's
going to
in.
Google it now.
Um, what's that actor's name? Leon Robinson.
Heartbeats.
Yeah, Leon Robinson.
The one in the yellow top
Uh,
on the cover. Oh yeah, no, yeah. He
yeah,
don't look like him.
he does, especially when they
Nah.
smile. Especially when he does. To me, he looks like him. If you type in Leon Robinson,
Yeah, I got him. I got him.
yeah. Obviously, remember he's 63 now, but I'm
Yeah,
talking about when he was
yeah.
younger. But when he's got the same face. Anyone who's watching in the chat, you tell me that he looks a bit like Leon. And funny enough, Leon Robinson is of Jamaican descent as well,
Mm-hmm.
and he's from New York as well, so East Coast makes sense. Um, but yeah, Jaron Ennis, Usima Lima, he's had a good run recently. Won the IBO
Yeah.
title. Boots Ennis jumping up, first fight at the weight.
Hold on, sorry. I thought he looked like Mbappe as well. Lima. I nearly tweeted that, but says, "Oh, don't bother." Sorry,
Was it?
Lima. He looks
Oh,
like
okay.
Mbappe. It's in my opinion.
He does a bit, yeah. But I thought Boots looks like
Yeah.
Leon
Talking about
Robinson.
lookalikes.
Yeah. But yeah,
Excuse me.
where's Mbappe from? I know he's like French, isn't it? He's French.
Is that the one that has he come out recently, or is that me making up rubbish? Oh, it's me making up rubbish again. You know what? I need to stay off Twitter.
Yeah. So yeah, Jaron Ennis come out, usual flashy shorts and stuff. I thought this was going to be a tough fight because I've seen when Lima fought Aaron McKenna. I was there live
Yep.
at York Hall when it was the same night that Fraser Clark fought Marius Wack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was actually working there. So I was on the ring apron watching it close. I was like, this guy can fight. So I knew he was. I know most people's fight. Who's this guy? But he gave Aaron McKenna a really good fight. Probably his toughest fight of his career. We saw what Aaron did to Liam Smith last time out.
What is no boots?
I know, but I thought it'd be give him a good fight, especially as him being his first fight at the weight. But yeah, it was a good thing you didn't
I was so happy.
So he's come out first round. Boots Ennis looking a bit wild, but as he swung, it's from the because what he kept doing, Boots kept changing from orthodox to southpaw.
Yeah, he did.
Because Lima is southpaw.
Yep.
He was trying to work out what he's going to do. So he winged over overhand left, missed by a country mile, but then threw a right uppercut, which caught Lima on the chin, wobbled him, and then hit him with a chopping left, which dropped him. Lima got up, got backed up to the rope. As Lima's at his defense, what it is, as Base pointed out during the commentary, that Boots is very good at getting a hook round the guard. So he's good at proper getting you. Like, say you got your hand here, example, and hitting you right there where the open space is, right in your jaw, or hit you in the ear, which will definitely take your equilibrium away. And yeah, Lima's gone down again. Boots has just gone in with a flurry, hit him with loads of big shots, and the ref jumped in because Lima was about to go down it again, and it would have been a free knockdown.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah.
So and that was it. Boots Hennessy's called out everybody from Virgil Ortiz to Murtala Zaliev to Sebastian Fundora to I think Keith Thurman. He called out every champion. He even called out Charlo.
Yeah, he did.
It reminded me of when Floyd Mayweather was calling out all the guys back in the day when he called out Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, and he wanted all those guys. So yeah, JB. So yeah, it was really good and refreshing to see someone actually calling names by name, not doing these hidden.
Not the subliminals.
Yeah, all that. Oh, you know who you are.
Went through the register.
Yeah, you know who you are.
I like subliminals sometimes though.
Nah,
I do. I like subliminals, man.
No, because you're giving people a get out clause. Because you're saying, oh, you know who you are. The person could I don't know who you're talking about. Be specific. Do you want me or do you want the other guy?
Yeah,
because,
I suppose
there's 4 belts
for subliminals. Fighting, maybe not so. Yeah, I hear that.
Because there's 4 belts, you're not getting to the point.
You
know, so you got to get. You just named them all. So now one of them's got to answer, surely. But I know they are definitely trying to build for the Ortiz fight. Eddie and Oscar. the zone. It's just very easy to do, ain't it?
Yeah, it
Whereas
should be the next one.
Fondora's on Top Rank, but Top Rank did loan out Guido Vianello there, and he's just got the win on the zone.
What, they have to
So,
loan out their airing their fights on Facebook Live?
oh, no,
Not
imagine.
even on the YouTube channel. I couldn't believe my head. So yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem either.
Yeah, so Fedora, but Fedora's just pulled out of the Keith Thurman fight, so
Mm.
maybe Keith Thurman could want to get in there. I don't know if you want to get in there with a young lion like Boots. I don't know, but hey, the options are there.
Mm.
He's got a first round win. Surely, I'd hope to see him out again soon because
Yeah.
it was a 1 round blowout. You're going to be
Yeah.
fine.
That was
Don't
rapid.
don't take too long trying to build the next fight. Just get another one out in there. What are we in now?
He
We're like,
could fight again before the end of the year.
if he wanted to, but I doubt it. But at least make it one in January then. Get one
I'm
in
sure
January.
Eddie's got an American show coming up at the end of the year again. Don't know where it is though. Because I know
Yeah,
he's mentioned November the 29th for Ben Whitaker
27th.
or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, 27th in Birmingham. And I know, yeah, he had one in America in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, December the. I think is it December the 19th. I think.
Yeah, probably the week after Warren's, and Warren's got the 13th in Manchester, hasn't he? They're supposed to
Yeah,
be the
so I think
heavyweight something.
yeah, and I know Eddie's got December the 6th in Australia with Jai. Then I know he's got the 12th, and I think that's when what's his name's fighting your boy
Who?
Jordan Thompson versus
Oh,
that
yeah,
pet.
yeah, he's fighting in Mexico, isn't he? Is that when's he fighting? Not Mexico, Miami.
Yeah, I think that's the 12th or 13th.
Yeah, I haven't
I
heard
think
from him, you know.
I saw him at York Hall um a couple of weeks ago. What show was it? Yeah, it was the Nielsen's boxing TM14 one where Lucas was on last. Yeah, he was there. I don't know who he came to support. Oh no, he came to support the heavyweight guy because I know he's with Don Charles, who fought Martin Bowers' guy. So yeah. So I saw him there, said hello. But yeah. So he's out soon. So yeah, hopefully you can get him out in that December show then, if not January.
Yeah, well, he's fighting. What's that geezer's name? Isn't he an Olympian?
Yes,
Cuban Olympian.
yes.
So
Uh,
that's his first fight back after nearly 2 years as a heavyweight, and he's a southpaw. So, like I said to you, I know we've had this conversation before. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a challenging opposition for Richard Riakporhe at heavyweight for his second fight at heavyweight.
yeah, Lenia Perro, he's
That's
12
it,
and 0,
Pero.
8 KOs, 6'4" and a half, 32-year-old Cuban. Yeah, yeah. He looks about 35, but he probably is 32. Probably had a little hard paper round, but yeah, he's not like he don't look like a ringer like the most of them. So this is actually very dangerous
Mm.
for Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. But that's Eddie Hearn, Tom Dallas matchmaking. If Riakporhe was with Matchroom, they would have matched him hard at heavyweight.
Mm,
Harder.
yeah. 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 It's very.
Because that's a dangerous fight, that Cuban.
Yeah. It is. It is. It is indeed. I agree.
As a heavyweight debut as well, when he could have
Yeah.
done the Bracamontes. He could have done all of them guys. Eddie went, nah. Go and fight this ex-Olympian.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Crazy.
Yeah, madness. I don't know what's happened to my show, Star Fox. I know he's doing bits, but I don't know when or if he's coming back on because I actually haven't spoke to him. So yeah, madness.
Yeah.
But we're here,
Where we're here, for the
and we're
set.
going to be here in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna do a watch along for the heavyweights in it. So I'm gonna switch between the BBC and Parker and Wardley. I'm gonna have to try and switch between the two channels to keep
Hmm.
an eye on both. So I'm going to do a watch along for that because I'm not going to go to either of those fights.
Okay.
So then
I
we'll
thought you
probably
would have
go
went
live
Derby
again.
because it's close. No.
Nah, but then I can sit in my yard and watch both of the fights, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you
Okay.
think about it, like it's 25 quid or whatever it is for Parker Wardley. It's probably going to cost me 25 quid backwards and forwards, food and whatnot. So I might as well just spend the 25 quid, slap on the pay per view, and do the two fights, and I'm in my yard.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know
Makes
what I
sense.
mean?
Yeah, and as we know, the dynamic of media in boxing is changing. So
Yeah, it definitely is.
there is yeah, we've got to go down different avenues these days.
Yeah.
It looks like.
It's one of them, and at the end of the day, the sport's evolving. Um, I think it's saturated anyway. There's a two-tier media system. Like there's one day with like special media, then there's another day with normal media, and then by the time the normal media comes in, which is like myself, like yourself, the people that interviewed out, they don't want to chat to you anyway.
Hmm.
So it's techie, but it is what it is, and we just get on with it. We work it. We get on with it. We make it fit according to us.
Yeah. So, what did you think about the Ortiz Lima fight? By the way, I mean, sorry, the
I
Boots
was
Lima.
thinking, what's easily? I thought it was good. Like I said, I like their style. I like their slickness. I do like the way that he was switching from orthodox to southpaw. It was exciting while it lasted. I always look at fighters' feet, and Lima's feet look completely out of sorts when it comes to Boots' feet. I watch feet a lot, and he couldn't figure his feet out. So I always thought that he'd probably end up being off balance and getting caught with shots because he can't figure out what Boots is doing with his stance, what he's doing with his feet, and the way that he's strong. He commands the fight, and it just like what I was saying about Bostan and Fawaz, you can see who controls the fight by the way that they're moving around the ring, by the way that their feet are positioned. And I saw that with Boots. I thought Lima's feet were just not stable.
And his legs look really skinny as well. Good muscular upper body, but the Lima's legs look
Where
his
my
legs,
man's quite solid, isn't it?
yeah, especially as now he's got to
154.
probably eat a couple more spinners in his
Mm.
in his cow foot soup.
Cow foot. Ugh. That was like jelly. Ugh.
No, I love that.
Can't do it.
It's got collagen in it, natural
Yeah, I
collagen.
can't. You know
Yeah,
when it's like certain things like oysters, and I
yeah.
can't. It's the slime. Let's just keep it real. When things are slimy, I can't. Makes me want to gag.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
the end of that.
All right.
But anyway, we're gonna dip off now anyway. So thank you guys for listening. We're gonna be back, I'd say probably the day after the heavyweights fights, that Sunday, the 26th of October. We'll be back then, won't we? Will we?
Yes, so that's the
Sunday?
26th. That's the 26th, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's a good day. That's a good day actually because I go away on the 27th.
Okay, nice one.
Yeah, just a little trip
Yeah, super cool.
on the old Eurostar.
I like
So
it. How long you stuck in that thing for? Is it claustrophobic in there?
no, it's a train.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I ain't been on the
Eurostar.
Eurostar fly everywhere. I ain't going on no damn train to
So,
Europe.
what's wrong with a train?
I don't know.
It's a fast train.
Is it?
Yeah, from
How long does it take?
takes. Hold on, where's my app? I think it takes. Where am I going this time? Because I went on it last year to Paris.
And
That
it's
was
cheaper to fly. It's like
no,
26 quid to like go over to Europe.
nah, not when they do your baggage and when they put the luggage, add the
It
luggage
depends
on
how
there.
much you take with you.
No, when they add the luggage on your flight stand, it's bumping it way up.
Is it?
Yeah. Where is it? So this train ride is. I think it's only a few hours. Um,
A few hours?
yeah, 4 hours. Sorry, because it's
4 hours?
Amsterdam. Yeah, 4 hours.
It's straight to Amsterdam. I like Amsterdam.
Yeah, from
But
King's Cross.
yeah, it's like, oh, is it? It's like
Yeah.
50 minutes on the aeroplane though.
No, I don't know. Is it sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about an hour. But yeah, probably quicker. But hey, it's just more convenient for me, and cheaper. It's a lot easier for me to get to King's Cross than it is to Gatwick or Heathrow or
Fair enough.
Stansted. Stansted's just mad for me, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Birmingham traffic is no joke. So yeah, sorry. Flights aside, cheeky holidays aside, I might go up to Manchester for Boatsi though.
Okay, Versac Parker.
Yeah, I might do that because you know I like Boatsi in it.
Mm. Well, I see that Willie Hutchinson's been calling him back out.
Well, you know what? That's what fighters do. So whatever.
Yeah, but yeah,
Let's see how Boatsi gets on with Parker. But after this, he needs to get off the brakes and really think about a decent fight because we can't, we've got to give credit to young Anthony Yard for going up against the monster David Benavidez. I don't whatever you want to say about Anthony Yard when it comes to them big geezers, big names in the division, he is going to fight them.
yeah. He done a media workout the other day. I see, where it was
Oh, I didn't see that. Probably didn't get invited to that. I keep on getting banned from boxing gyms, you
no,
know.
but it wasn't. I don't think it was arranged by Queensbury. I think it was just them. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. When it
'cause
is arranged like that, I don't get.
I messaged Tunde. I was like, I said, yeah, he didn't even holler at me. He goes, oh, I thought you knew about it. I was like, no, next time.
I thought you knew about it. How you gonna know about it?
I don't know, but he said next time he'll message me and tell me. So it's cool.
I know there's certain gyms I won't be going to, but that's cool. I still
Oh,
respect the fighters though.
no. I'll definitely be allowed to go up there. So yeah,
Mm,
it's just one of them ones.
mm.
He probably thought I already knew or something. I don't know how, but yeah, it's all cool.
Yeah, well, good luck to him because it's the ring 4, isn't it? For
Yeah,
them pair.
yeah, and yeah. At the end of the day, as you said, at the end of the day, this is his third world title attempt. He's going in there. He's not.
You have to rate it.
And he's had very good champions. He's ended up because as I was actually thinking about this last night. I was thinking the light heavyweight division
Mm,
has only had one easy champion in the past 15 years, I think. Because even when you look at it, if Yard was around even back then, you'd have to go through Adonis Stevenson.
mm-hmm.
You know,
Remember him?
yeah, massive puncher. Not stop Tony Bellew. Yeah, then you had Kovalev, prime
Mm.
Kovalev, like
Really, really, really did
yeah,
go
Nathan
against Kovalev.
Cleverly, good fighter.
Yep,
Um, then you had Andre Ward. Then you had Beterbiev, Bivol.
he's fought
Um,
Beterbiev.
yep, Bivol. The only one where I thought someone like Yard would probably have won it is what's his name?
Who?
Joe Smith Jr.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
I think
remember
I think
him.
Yard
Yeah.
could have beaten him when he won the title.
Mm.
So yeah, but then obviously Beterbiev took that off of Joe Smith, and then you had Beterbiev and Bivol running the show, and then Benavidez is now here, so he's another very tough ass, but he's taking the challenge at the
And
end of
it's,
the day.
that's what I'm saying. You can't you can't disrespect someone that takes big chances like that
Mm,
because he believes in himself. I think all of these years, when I'm looking back at it now, I think that it was the money. I think Anthony Yard likes a certain amount of money because you can't really say that you can't say that he's scared if he's going in there with monsters. You can't. I'm not going to accept that. I'm
mm.
not going to accept it. So I think it was probably a money thing with him. He probably wanted to get that big cash in. But fair play to him. I'll definitely be doing a watch along for that. That's a Saudi card as well. That's coming up. And then you've got Eubank Ben too. I'll probably do a watch along for that as well, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
we're
like
getting in
pure
there.
watch alongs again.
Yeah, we're not getting into that one. um, what else? I think that's it. Yeah, Beterbiev is off the card versus Dion Nichols
Yeah, you
on
said
that
that, and I forgot
22nd
that.
card. I don't know what's happened there. They haven't actually explained if it's really
Nobody
official
has.
or what's the reason. Because I saw Beterbiev on the
He's
bag
posted.
the day before,
Mm,
so then there's no confirmation of that, so I don't know what's happening. Devin Haney's still fighting Brian Norman.
mm.
We've got that Japanese card with
Junte.
Inui,
No.
Junto Nakatani. Yeah,
Oh,
Junto
he's on it.
Nakatani's on the same card. Yeah, so he's got Kenshiro Taraji's on there.
Mm.
Um,
What if there's bits going on, to be fair.
yeah, boxing's in a great place.
Yeah, I think it is for the fights that we're getting, especially even like the fights that aren't. to do with the ring, like the UK cards that we're getting. They're still, it's busy. It's busy. And I like that because it looks like we've got a packed rest for the 2025 and see what happens in 2026.
Yeah, yeah. And also look out for news soon. Craig Richards will be fighting soon.
Oh,
So yeah,
at last.
we've got the date, we've got the venue, we've got the opponent.
Serious.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I know he stays ready anyway because he's always in the gym. He's
yeah.
probably one of the fittest fighters I know. He lives in the gym. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So we've got that. So
Good.
look forward to that. I'll let you know when we come offline about that.
Yeah, yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good news, man. Shout out to Craig and happy belated birthday to his sister who's born the same day as me, Charlene
Yes.
Richards. So we've got to shout out her.
Yes. Shout
Fellow
out
Libra.
my cousin Charlene on the 5th of October, and then and then the
There was
younger
another
sister
one.
Jodie on the 10th. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. A year and 5 days between them.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's good to hear.
Jodie's personality is more like yours.
Really?
Yeah, 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 yeah. She's the one you can hear in the crowd.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, shout out to Jodie as well.
yeah,
It's only because I remember Charlene because she's born on the same day, and I didn't know
yeah,
there was another one.
yeah, yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to the Libras, the Libra
yeah.
gang.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Danny, wrap up, man, because we're gonna get off.
Yes. So
I've got
yes,
bits to do. So yeah.
hope you enjoyed, folks, for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe to the channels at October Red Media, doing great things in boxing and even outside of boxing. If you want to know about
Team Westwood, the dirty.
Dirty Bungle, Tim Westwood, Noel Clark, all sorts. If you want to get all that information, inside scoop, we ain't talking about all that bouncer chatty patty business. Head to October Red Media and you'll find out about all that latest and greatest stuff in boxing, outside of boxing. Great interviews, one with Frank Smith recently as well. So yeah, check that out.
Thank
um,
you.
and also subscribe to Fight Fan TV Live.
Come on.
Good interviews going there, material, more coming up. Subscribe to Base the Kid at the Hardcore Casual, and also at Maestro A. And you can follow us also on Twitter. Um, type in the same sort of names and we will come up, and Instagram as well. If you feel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the hype button, because that does help as well, because I want to see how that feature works out for us. Hit the notification bell so you can get all the updates as soon as we come online. And there you have it. It's another episode of Fight Talk Live. It's Danny Glover. It's October Red. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.
Mm.